Okay, it's been a really long and frustrating day, so I'm not gonna stay on too long. Um, I guess I do want to touch on how the doctors have made me feel. Doctors are supposed to help, not harm. I thought was supposed to be their oath is to do no harm. I guess they didn't live up to that. Um, because of what they've said to me over the breast reduction surgery. I've been afraid to actually eat. My husband has really been encouraging to make me realize that to burn fat, you actually have to eat. Um, it's been hell. And he even told me today that I'm kind of making him miserable in the process of making myself miserable. I've had to face a lot of things over the last couple of days. It all has kind of tumbled downhill. I was getting to the point where I was finally comfortable in a two-piece bathing suit, and I can't look at myself anymore. All I see is everything that's wrong with me. I don't see anything that's good. I think this is important to talk about because so many women and maybe some men out there think that because others think of what they should be doing and the size they should be, that they're just not good enough. I know in my heart that that's not true, but my head tells me something different. I'm basically to the point again where I was going downhill as far as being anorexic again. Where I was afraid to put anything in my mouth, basically. And I kind of see myself going back down that path, and I know it's a dangerous route to go down. I don't really have too many people to talk about, so that's why I'm kind of coming on here and letting people know, so maybe they don't feel so alone. Right now, something happened yesterday that kind of really had me flashing back to my father. My mother had innocently put in an envelope. She thought it was the opera tickets, and it wasn't. She didn't do it on purpose, but she had put in a remembrance card of my father, who obviously what he did to me was so wrong. His final words obviously were words of hate. He rubbed me out completely out of the will and obituary, so I didn't really want to see a remembrance card. My mom said she really struggled with even giving me that, so it was, my choice whether I wanted to throw it or not. I actually ripped it up and saw red. How could I have a loving remembrance of someone who was that cruel and damaged me so young? What kind of a father would say their 16-year-old who has not an inch of fat looks like a gorilla in a two-piece? And along many other things that he damaged me. I've been kind of slapped in the face with a lot of stuff that reminds me of him lately. But in light of the doctors telling me basically I'm too fat, it's been really tough. Because everything left and right has reminded me that I'm just not good enough for people. Obviously, my husband is very supportive and he loves me the way I am. But I don't love me. And that's a problem I'm going to have to face and I'm going to have to deal with at some point. Right now I feel like I have too much going on to even pursue that. I'm just dreading summer, and I'm dreading everything about summer, from having to wear two-piece to having to wear lighter clothes that don't, aren't black and aren't covering me up from head to foot. I feel so low right now. And as I talked to a dear friend tonight, he knows me since I was probably 14. We actually met because I threatened to pound him. I was a pretty wild child back then, looking to fight anybody, and he actually turned out to be one of my best friends. But he knows that I struggle with anorexia. And I told him tonight that I was really upset and was able to, get it out. And he's one of those few people that I really trust. It felt really good to talk about it because he knows everything that I've been through. He knows that my family, less my mother, has been a completely big bully. Primarily, I'm talking about my brother and my father. So he really could sympathize with what I'm going through. He's had to help me a lot with my brother being such a bully. I mean, I really struggled with not texting him because he did text me earlier this month. I put him on block, but I can still check block messages if I go into a certain setting. And I asked my friend, I said, I don't know what to do. Should I text him? Should I not text him? And he's been through the ringer with me as far as he's seen the pain that I've gone through because of my father and brother. He's like, don't open that door. You've tried your damnedest over the years, and especially with what happened this summer, I wouldn't do it if I were you. Plus my mom's boyfriend, who is very protective over she and I, he doesn't even feel like I should, so I didn't. My brother's very manipulative, and my mom's boyfriend and my best friend see through that. So it took a lot of strength and courage not to respond. So it's just been a really tough day. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this because I'm really emotionally drained. But I will do another video shortly. And again, if y'all like these videos, please let me know that y'all are watching them and that they make sense to you. So, peace, love, and prayers to all of you.